Hi, I'm Floppy, and this is my first ever devlog on a visual novel I'll be working on by myself. I have done 2 visual novels before, but those are short. I'm planning on making this my longest project yet, and it's gonna be a dating sim catered to a female audience with a female main character. And this type of game is known as an Otome game. On this devlog, I'll be discussing the basic premise, the concept, and the character designs I have thus far. Do note that any of the topics I'll be explaining will more than likely change in the future, and some may not make it on the actual game. Reckless Relations is a visual novel where Elsie, a socially anxious girl, was kidnapped and woke up inside of an empty hospital along with 3 guys. The kidnapper announced through a sound system that the 4 chosen people will spend the rest of their lives together in this abandoned hospital where they have the necessary needs to survive and live happily together. The problem is that the 3 guys are tied to or are actually criminals who have deep hidden secrets behind each of them. Join Elsie as she navigates the hospital to find out more about the mysteries behind their kidnapping while trying to get along with her 3 companions that may or may not potentially kill someone. Now I know, you might be asking, where is the dating aspect? Well, technically it is a dating sim, but with a twist of horror survival because, God, I cannot write a normal romance story for the likes of me. This might not be the most original idea I ever have, but hear me out. I took some inspiration from many games I like, such as Danganronpa, Persona 5, Color X Malice, Your Turn to Die, Bust the Fellows, and many more that I don't want to bother listing. Overall, it's a hodgepodge of genres that I enjoyed. Of course, there's also some inspiration from anime and manga, but I'll leave that to you. I want this to be a story-heavy game mixed with making choices with your choice of character that may lead to a good ending, a bad ending, and a tragic ending, which is even worse than the bad ending, because I love angst. Do I have a script ready? No. All I have is my creative imagination of different scenarios that I made the fuck up when I can't sleep in the middle of the night. Speaking of the characters, I won't go in depth with each of them because it would ruin the surprise, so I'll be brief with this. Elsie, a socially anxious girl that doesn't go outside that much. She just like me for real. Aiden, a fashionista and a guy who likes to wear feminine clothing. Quinn, the son of a mob boss and a classic bad boy. September, a charismatic strange gentleman who works as a counselor? I don't know, this may change. And yeah, that is it for my first ever devlog. I'll post more of these whenever I made progress on this project. Oh, and by the way, if you're asking if this is gonna be free or not, yes, it will be free to play for everyone, but I have to decide whether I should add some explicit stuff in it or make it friendly enough to stream. That's the end of the devlog. Goodbye.